Cheers, Internet.
Cheers,
Interwebs.
Whoop whoop, we back.
Even TRP.
Even TRP Trenton, the Red Panda is in the house tonight.
The panda's here to stay.
That's right, we have a full crowd tonight.
Better Panda, Trenton or
Kung Fu.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ooh, Trenton Red Panda.
I got the red in me, man.
He's got the red.
More reliable Panda.
Probably Sandoval probably would do this show more often than Trenton.
Probably, yeah.
This is true.
But he's here. I feel like you're more of a special guest now than like a regular.
Well,
now
guess
you're a
what?
regular
I
who's
will
not
be
very regular.
Yeah.
I'm a
You're
very
a part-time
unconsist-
regular.
I'm a part-timer.
Yeah.
You're like that guy who gets paid full-time wages but only shows up on Wednesdays.
When I want to. I get my wages, damn it.
Right? Because like you have like pictures like the boss's daughter or some shit
Yeah.
just blowing some guy.
He's got blackmail.
Exactly. Like,
Not me, but like.
why do you think we
blackmail.
don't pay him? Like,
Anyway,
Anyways.
we got sports, right?
Yes, we do, sir. And we are going to start it off.
We're gonna sports it out.
With
Actually, first,
Oh.
let me get. Do we have any shots?
Loopy.
Grab me the loopy, actually, because I picked the Bulls over the Heat. So I should.
Rookie.
Rookie mistake. What were you thinking?
Sometimes you go with your heart, Trent. Sometimes you go with your heart,
I
and
Go
your
with
heart's
that.
wrong. So whatever. What do we got? What's first on the board?
World Series.
World Series. Red Sox win.
What?
Game
They
6.
won. You see that?
Yes,
Actually, give
they
me
did.
another shot because I put the Cardinals.
I
Do
didn't.
you want the whole bottle for the whole night? Or
I
do
might
you want-
need this fucker.
Kill
It
it if
smells
you're
good.
bad.
He's not bad, people. He's not bad.
Oh, he at you.
That's hurtful. But anyway, yeah. So the Sox.
I
The
just want to
Sox,
go
should
out
we
there just to tell everybody that I picked the Red Sox to win in Game 6, and they did easily. So
Yeah, so all you actually took the Cardinals, Marcus.
Suck. Piss off. Okay.
Yeah, I took the Red Sox. Just because I hate the Cardinals. I was like, it's a win-win, lose-lose.
we hate the Cardinals. That's just how
I
it
do
is
too.
here.
I just.
Yeah. Oh, you doubted the Red Sox. to
I
beat the
guess I was like,
Cardinals.
oh man, they're just gonna pretend they're playing the Brewers.
I don't know if you don't remember, but back when
we're just gonna see what it was.
the Boston won their first World Series, they swept the Cardinals. So they're up 8-2 against.
Do we want to talk about
I didn't know
the
you were
base running
such a
or?
Red Sox dick rider.
I'm not.
But
different.
yeah, base running.
Might as well. I mean, I don't
You
think it was
got-
interference in what was that game 3?
Well, I was even gonna say, dude got
Yeah,
picked off
yeah.
to end game.
that
2.
was the game.
Those two,
That was game 2 that he got picked up.
Yeah, it was game 2.
or it was game somewhere or another.
I think it was
Whatever.
game 3 that
I think
the
3
guy
got
got-
picked up.
2 he got. I don't know. Either way, first game.
There's interference and there's the pickup.
Yeah, it was back to back, so it ended on back to back base running blunders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was interference. I'm not gonna lie.
I totally agree.
I didn't see.
I really don't think so either.
No, I don't think so either, man. Honestly, in that game 6, Boston came out. They came out strong. St.
Oh,
Louis,
yeah.
they came
I mean, they
out.
came
It was
out
too late.
strong.
It was too late. They
You know,
couldn't get
they had
anything going.
Wainwright's number.
Yeah.
In the whole series. And I think that's what really did.
Yeah,
it.
Lester went off. Poppy went off.
Well, Big Poppy was what the fuck.
As a Brewer fan, I'm not used to
He was
watching
awarded.
Cardinals lose.
Big Poppy was awarded with the MVP
He was.
Yes.
and a piss test because you don't hit whatever. What do you hit?
I have a
Like
question though. Like,
7
what would
something,
happen if he
7
tested
something.
positive for steroids?
Like,
Would they like? At this point, it doesn't
You
fucking
can't
matter.
take it back.
Right.
It would just be unfortunate, I guess.
It'd be funny to all Brewer fans.
That's how you beat the Cardinals.
Ron was
Brian
on.
Vaughn tried.
Ron was on the right path. He just needed 24 more needles.
What else we got, Trenton? So obviously, Cardinals lose, Sox win.
I also want to
Yeah,
call her
They are the
Closey
champions of
Uzihara.
baseball. Uzihara, but he doesn't throw that fast.
I know, but
Yeah.
I wish he threw like
Yeah.
98s. But
Then
he
it'd be
pitches
Uzihara.
fast. I think it'd be
He's
funny.
not a lot of time. Yeah,
Yeah, Uzihara. I wish it was more fitting.
Uzihara.
But it's clever.
I think he could have been MVP. Like if not for
Yeah, if not for Poppy and
if
Lester.
They probably didn't just
But
shit
closers
everywhere.
rarely win it, but I think he closed out all 4 games that they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say, yeah.
And he wasn't just 3 outs every time. He would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was coming in
And,
like
I mean,
the eighth.
Detroit. He would
Yeah, I
just,
would definitely go Papi, Lester, Uzihara.
Yeah.
I'd put Uzihara over everyone. Not really, but he did do great.
He
Best-
did his job.
Better
So-
nickname, Uzihara
Mhm.
or Big Papi?
Big Papi.
Yeah.
Man. You don't even
Yeah.
call him David Ortiz. Who's
Yeah,
David
no.
Ortiz?
I don't know.
Pig Boppy?
Is he playing for a
Pig-
different team?
Pig Papi.
All right.
What's next?
Let's get
Holmes?
serious for a
After we're
second.
done with, since we're done with baseball
Uh-huh.
for the year, we are going to switch over to the Miami controversy right now.
Oh,
Huge
I don't
controversy
really know
in
how
Miami.
much of a controversy there. Like,
There's
I guess the
this-
controversy is more like, how did a coach or even like a teammate like not see something and say something?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the veteran leadership? And
Yeah,
Incognito last year was voted like
dirtiest, second dirtiest. I think he was second.
that was like 2 years ago. Last year he got voted like the community player of
Yeah,
the league.
he did win one of
for
those.
being like the friendliest guy on the team. Like,
And then,
what?
but
What a
right before that, he was
turnaround.
what? He was second dirtiest guy in the league. He's been
I guess sometimes it all
suspended
just
from
comes
Nebraska
360.
and kicked out of Oregon. And he's had problems with other teams that he's in.
Do you
when,
think Bruce Willis
when
is
he got the
yelling
helmet-
at Mos Def right now? Like, haha, people don't change.
he got hit with a helmet, and I'm kind of thinking like, well, there's probably a reason. Like, this guy's an ass.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he's
totally.
I think he deserves to get suspended indefinitely only because they don't want to cut him and pay him, and he
But
deserves.
That's only 4 games, man.
well,
only 4
they put it
games.
indefinitely.
well, yeah, 4 games from
But
the
it's
NFL
4
because that's the
games.
maximum.
Mhm.
Yeah.
After that, they can cut him from the team and only pay him like a quarter of his
Yeah.
salary.
I think he deserves to get cut and not play again.
No team's
Yeah.
going to pick him up, guaranteed.
Oh, no,
Honestly,
like,
team's gonna
And that's like no, I don't know who would even want to play with that guy.
No.
No.
How can you play with a guy that just criticizes people on your team? Doesn't matter what race you are, he just puts you down. You
Mhm.
know, like
I don't
how
know,
can you play
and
with
I
him?
saw Ditka was saying like, well, you know, Martin just should have beat him up, you know, and okay, whatever, but someone should say something
Mhm.
because that like, you don't want to promote that in your.
The thing
locker room.
is-
he's an asshole.
Everybody will, especially in like the NFL, like you'll stand up to anybody if you think you have support on your side.
Right,
That's my question.
and it's
Did this guy-
Cognito had the support apparently.
Apparently, and that's, I mean,
That's what's even fucking like scarier about it.
it's not like
So this
what was his
guy
name,
called
Jonathan
him and
Martin?
called him. Yeah, he called him the N word. He called, you know, I'm gonna hit your mother and kill you and all this shit, and no one said anything.
Mhm.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
You
that's the
know,
messed up
that's-
part, and they're gonna start looking at the coaching staff and for you guys didn't see anything. Really,
How
nothing.
could
Really?
you not tell? How could there be
Uh,
not
and,
players
like,
Because
we
this wasn't like the first time. It wasn't just like
This
okay,
is multiple times.
this one
man.
time when he was mad. It seemed like he was just fed up with the shit. So
Yeah, for sure. We also hear stories coming out that all of like the veterans would take like a rookie out for dinner and leave them with like a
they had to pay
$30,000
the
bill.
check, right?
So was it rookies versus veterans? I mean, this guy was a second year
I
player.
mean, it goes beyond hazing. Like there's hazing, right?
Exactly.
They put him on a goal.
You just
post, and
ruined a
it's funny.
team because you thought a joke was funny, or you're just
or
the
you
biggest
hate
dick in the
rookies,
world.
and this guy's not even a rookie anymore. and
exactly.
You were a rookie too, so like fuck yourself. Like
exactly.
it's
Like-
honestly it's ridiculous
It's maybe
to see that. Like really,
That's why
one of the biggest stories, like the craziest stories I've ever heard.
yeah. And
in
I'm
sports.
just like it's almost tough to like believe because it's like how immature are you?
And then he
Seriously?
responds to like Adam Schefter, and he's like, "If you think I'm a bully, then you can say it to my face. Hashtag bring it or something
I'll say
like
it to your
that."
face. You're a fucking idiot.
Right? Like,
I want to
think
tweet
you-
Richie
Yeah, like,
Incognito.
are you think
You're
you're
an
gonna make it in
idiot.
the NFL?
You
No
are
one's
an
gonna pick
idiot.
You, up.
You don't deserve to be in the NFL.
No,
you don't
you
deserve
don't.
it.
Go.
You really don't, because I don't care if he got the award for being the community guy. When you're in the NFL, you're de facto, like it or not, de facto, you are a role model.
exactly.
Yeah.
And all this shit, dude. I don't care if you smile and make kids balloon animals. If you're a fucking idiot, that's what they're going to see. If you're calling a guy and leaving him voicemails and calling him all kinds of names and his mom a bitch, that's what they're going to see.
Mhm.
Richie Incognito, you're an idiot. You don't deserve to play in this league.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Get the fuck out of here. Go to Canada for all weekend.
Go to fucking hell. Anyways,
Seriously.
but
Seriously.
seriously, moving on. What's our next topic?
Go
We're
to
gonna
Nazi
move to-
Germany.
We're going to go to the NFC
You know? Okay.
with
Yeah.
the...
A big shuffle.
Yes. We got the Packers, Lions,
Bears.
and Bears.
Oh my.
2-1, all in their division as of tonight.
Mhm.
Vikings definitely out.
It's okay, buddy.
The question is, who's gonna step up, take that division? You know,
It's tough to say because
It's hard to say right now.
where
You don't
we
know
are
when
right
Rodgers
now,
comes back.
we might do a show later in the week.
It's Aaron Rodgers' division.
but Aaron Rodgers was injured tonight. We
That's
gotta
what I'll
also
say.
throw
Yeah,
that
we'll,
down.
we'll update later in the week. But as of tonight, we're doing this Monday night. A-Rod left the game.
First possession of the game
Hurt left shoulder.
Yeah.
is non-throwing.
Well, they've seen Starks try to carry him, but it's hard to win in this
They
league
came
with just a
close,
running game.
And it's
Yeah,
and even I think I don't know Seneca. Maybe if he
Like,
had
how
more
do you take
time, you
2
saw Josh
sacks?
McCown.
I guess
He
like
had
in
time
this
to
league,
prepare and become a starter. But
if if
don't
you
know.
know that like a run's coming, if it's like 4th and 1 at the goal line, that generally gets
you
stopped.
can stop it.
If it's
You're
first
playing
and
the Packers
10
under
with
A-Rod,
45 seconds left,
and you know they're gonna run. it
you
all
can
the
pin your ears back and beat an offensive tackle most times. Yeah, if you know it's coming.
I don't really know what I think the Lions. Let's say A-Rod is gone.
yeah.
I think the Lions are the best. I think
Yeah.
if Rodgers comes back, then I'm gonna go Packers.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Undoubtedly, I don't think the Bears either way,
No.
unless like Stafford gets hurt now, or it's like all the quarterbacks.
Stafford could get hurt. That's always a possibility.
But unless that happens, I think it's Lions right now. We'll see what happens to Rodgers.
I think that if Rodgers does come back, I think the Packers will take the division. I feel like whoever's going to come in second, it's going to pretty much come down to this weekend. You know, are the Lions going to be better than the Bears?
I
Are
think
the
the Lions
Bears
are
going to be
better,
better than the Lions? I honestly, in my opinion, I think it's going to be Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota.
Yeah,
End of the
that's
season.
what I think. Well, that's
Yeah.
with Rodgers.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's with Rodgers. Without
Mhm.
Rodgers, I'm going to go with
Detroit
Detroit, Chicago.
Well, when does Color come back?
next week. They said
Next
Next
week?
week.
Okay,
Possibly.
so Color could help.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Could
Packers
help.
missed him.
Yeah, the Packers missed their own quarterback too.
Yeah.
also.
you
Well, I
know.
mean, they missed Rodgers
That was a
most, but
big
they
deal.
missed Color.
He was second.
It wasn't even Clay Matthews. It was Color.
It wasn't even. It was Jay. He
Uh,
plays better defense against the Bears than Clay Matthews does. I think.
All right, so some NBA. The NBA started this
Quick,
week.
yeah, a little
let's
NBA.
switch it up the sports a little bit here.
We like all the sports.
Early in the season.
So okay,
for NBA.
let me ask you a question. So obviously the two big surprise teams that were undefeated, the Sixers and the T-Wolves, they both lost tonight.
Yep.
Yes.
But what was a bigger surprise to you? Those two teams going undefeated, or the Heat starting 1 and 2? I think they're 2 and 2 now.
Heat.
The Heat.
Heat.
I'm gonna go with the Sixers starting undefeated because one of the teams that they beat en
Or
route
the-
to that was the Heat.
Okay, here's the thing about the NBA is that there's absolutely no chance of parity because
Right.
David Stern won't allow it. So if a team like
It's
the
cool to
Sixers
see
at
that.
the beginning like make a run, there's no chance that they can follow it up because you know David Stern's gonna like whisper in a referee's ear, "Hey, call foul on Michael Carter Williams."
That's the prime. Michael Carter Williams. That's 3 first names right there. He probably has a middle name too.
Michael Andre Carter Williams.
That's 4 names.
I have no idea that's real.
Well, it
There's
could be.
too many
I was
names.
feeling
There's
it though.
too many first names. I could see Michael Andre Carter Williams.
That's why David Stern get the fuck
But
out now.
agreed, but I don't think
Like-
the successor is going to be any better.
Yeah,
But
No,
booed
we-
I don't know. I'm
so
surprised
bad.
by the fact that that the Sixers won because they got beat by the Nets. Not surprised by that. I think the Nets are. a
Here's the
solid
thing
team.
about basketball is that if you can hit shots, you can win any game. You see it
Yes.
every single year in the college basketball tournament.
Mm.
Like,
I think college
there's
is
going to be like a
much- college
14
is
over
much
a
different.
3. There's going to be...
College is much different because you don't have to.
It
play,
is.
You don't have to play politics as much.
But
Really.
that's the thing,
Very
though, is
true.
before the politics start in the first week, you know, like,
Mhm.
anybody can beat anybody. Like, you'll start to see the David Stern of it.
I mean, if anything,
Equal out.
it gets people to watch it.
Exactly.
The Heat look like
But
they're vulnerable.
If
In
the
the
Sixers...
long run, I don't think that's going to be the case.
If the Sixers and Minnesota go to the playoffs, just expect to see every foul called against them. Like,
Very true.
I mean, you're going to get some people to watch games. I mean, how many Timberwolves fans were tuning in a year ago, and they have a team
None.
that's 3-1
Yeah.
right now. So
Like,
Yeah.
I think, honestly, if I was a millionaire right now, I would have put so much money on Miami against Philly.
yeah, you would have
And
lost some
Philly
money.
won. I would have lost
You would've lost some money.
thousands of dollars.
You would have
against
put
that shit.
thousands on them.
And that's why I think David Stern's a dirty fuck.
well, David Stern
Because-
might just have his hand in the Vegas pockets and, like, everybody put
Yeah.
money on Miami.
We're on
That's
the
an easy
conspiracy
one.
theories.
So,
But-
he could also,
Yeah.
that could be real.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's, I don't know. It's cool for now, at least. Well, it's the first month or so to see, like,
Yeah, you got
Some young players actually start playing
long
some
time
ball.
in the NBA right now to figure
oh yeah,
things out.
oh
you know?
yeah. There's
There's
Honestly,
79
70,
games.
if you could tell me
79
right now,
games,
Miami winning the championship a year from now,
probably.
doubt
mean, I'm not gonna.
I
You
would
would doubt it?
I would honestly, I do not see Miami winning the championship this year.
I
So you're
can't
going with the
argue
field.
hardcore. I mean, I guess like it's
Really?
easy to go field. It's easy to go field, but I could see.
I would
Miami
go
doing
Heat
it, too.
versus Field right now.
I did that in July, so just let's keep that in mind.
Mm.
I don't really know. I want to see some more ball, but
I want to see different teams. I want to see new
yeah, I
teams
mean,
coming
it's-
up.
it's-
I'm tired of fucking LeBron. You know, he's good,
Yeah.
but you know what? No. I mean,
but in
Wade
the end,
is-
it's what you want to see and what is
Mhm.
realistic. Is
Everybody
There's
wants to
much
see
different.
LeBron in the finals.
no, I want to
because
see the Bucks like,
even if you hate LeBron, or
sweep
you love
somebody
LeBron.
in the finals, but like that's not gonna happen.
Well, it's like the Cardinals for the Brewers fan. Even if you hate the Cardinals in the playoffs, you still want to see them play because you want to see them lose. LeBron is so polarizing that the whole country wants to see him play because you either love him or you hate him. Nobody's like, I kind of like LeBron. Nobody in the country.
I flip a coin in the morning, and
Right, like
see
I
it.
flip a coin and heads. Oh yeah, not feeling LeBron. But yeah, do you have to pee as badly as I do?
I think I do.
I do.
Yeah,
Trent, how badly do you have to pee?
I have to piss like a racehorse.
race like a piss horse.
Yes, sir.
Right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll be back. It's Thurston 10, Marcus, Jimmy, Trenton.
And run, Trent.
So.
We've all been there. Thought we conquered the world, but then we turned around and saw it lay next to us.
Shame. 6 in the morning, don't even know your name. Even though I'm glad that you came, I'm sorry, but instead of trying to parlay, why don't you make like heaven's having this soiree? The party's up. No disrespect to you.
Woo! The party's back. Thurston 10, second half. T-Red Panda, Jimmy Marcus. What do we got on the agenda here?
Here we go. We got some
RP.
coaches collapsing.
Coaches are.
Well, let's get to that
collapsing.
later. I have to go back to a previous topic.
What is this?
Seneca Wallace, the NFC North.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
daddy
here
though.
we
If
go.
you were the Green Bay Packers,
Hmm?
did you mess up by cutting Vince Young?
I mean, why not? I mean, I guess there's real like no way of knowing, but I mean, the guy knew the offense, and I didn't think he looked terrible. And he's
No.
athletic, so I'm gonna say yeah. Fuck it. If you had VY
No.
right now,
I guess
yeah.
give me
maybe he gave you a chance.
one quarterback category
Uh-huh.
where Seneca Wallace is better than Vince Young. Can you do it?
No.
He might be better.
He
with
can hand
his
off the
arm,
ball.
but I don't
He can
know.
hand the ball
I don't
off
know.
to anybody. And
Who is better
They
than
both
Graham
have really
Harrell.
bad throwing motions.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, you don't really know. So I'm gonna say, you know what?
And
I mean, if Seneca won this game, we probably wouldn't be saying this.
No.
but he didn't. So I'm gonna say fuck it. VY couldn't have done worse, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, this game was all about Eddie Lacy and James
Very.
Starks
Yeah,
for the
I
Packers.
mean,
Well, I mean, it was really all about Aaron Rodgers.
it was
going
really
down.
it's all about A-Raj.
But after he got hurt, it was all about the running game. McCarthy tried to win with the running game. It wasn't going to happen. If it wasn't for the blocked punt and the onside kick, that game would have been kind of ugly.
I mean, and with that onside kick, there should have been more out of that, you know.
Should have
absolutely.
been a touchdown. Should have made it.
Yeah.
closer.
And momentum.
I mean,
and everything.
in reality, like that game probably should have been a blowout for the Bears.
I honestly, I think if Vince Young was there, I mean, like Marcus said, he knew the offense. You know,
Yeah.
he knew how to throw it to, knew to throw it, who to throw it to, how to do the plays. You know, the running. Honestly, I think there would have been less handoffs. I mean, I would have saw Vince Young running the ball more. Honestly, I think, you know, it's hard to say would Vince Young win the game. We don't know, but I feel like Vince Young would have a better chance.
Yeah,
Not saying,
definitely
you know, what's his name, didn't have a, he couldn't throw the
Seneca?
ball on target. He couldn't throw the
Yeah,
ball
no,
on
and
target.
I mean, they didn't really give him the chance, and I feel like give him some more opportunities early on, and it could have opened some things up.
Yeah,
But
you know, he
I
had
know.
he needed
in
to,
the end, I mean, McCown was more prepared. Like, obviously, he knew he was going to start going into it. But if you had a guy who actually knew the offense and was ready, it would have been better.
he honestly, I feel like he tried to go the Vikings route. Like, you know how they do. Give it to Adrian Pearson. Hopefully he'll give us the points. Well, apparently not. You know, the onside kick fooled us all.
Yeah.
Got us 3 points. Yeah, we're up by 3. Was it enough? No.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
No. Okay. What's our next topic? What do we got?
Coaches dying
Coaches.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We had
Dropping like flies.
John Fox had a heart attack. And
Gary Kubiak
collapsed.
had the
We're
unknown
not having-
malady.
We're not-
unknown. He
Malady.
did not have a heart attack, though.
Okay,
which is
so
good.
my question to you is: Are coaches
Is it good?
too much?
I mean,
Is it good? Then no, it's bad.
That's
No.
terrible, man.
it's pretty bad in reality.
My question is is it too? Are coaches under too much pressure?
Well, I mean, first off,
And you're talking.
I would
about,
rather have a heart attack than an unknown.
Well, I know,
symptom.
but still, you know, I think coaches are under a bit of too much pressure.
Like, we understand the
Um,
heart.
Kubiak's
pretty
one of
well.
the guys that calls plays.
Yeah.
You know, there's only 7 guys in the league that call plays.
He
Yes.
calls
And
Case Keenum.
I think it's a bit too much pressure. I think.
I think it's too much on them with calling the games, trying to figure out who is going where, what's going to happen, what kind
Their
of
game plans.
Yeah, you know,
the-
it's a lot on them, and to be able to have to control the plays and everything is adding more pressure on them, and it's, you know, causing stress, and you know,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
mean-
good for the body.
there's a lot of stress already on coaches. You're talking about, like, we talked about this earlier, on the break, where we were like, Coughlin's like got 2 rings already, and everyone's like, you know, Giants fans want his head, and like, kill Coughlin, and it's like, this guy's got 2 rings, and like, okay, they're having a really bad year, but like, that's a lot of pressure on a guy already. You know,
Yeah, think
so-
about it. If we go back to the Miami Dolphins, Joe Philbin, the coach of the Dolphins, here's a guy who missed his own son being missing in Green Bay. Now he's missed one of the biggest hazing controversies, probably of all time.
And it's gonna all fall on him right now.
It's
Like,
all
how
gonna
did you
fall
not
on
see it,
him.
Joe?
So think about, like, if you're just like a guy like Gary Kubiak, like this guy's waking up at 6 a.m, going to work right away, watching film, staying there till like 11, going home, going to bed, waking up, same thing.
Mhm.
Like, that's a lot
Yeah,
every
I mean,
day,
it's a
day
lot.
in, day out.
It's a lot to handle.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got that stuff on him, you know, he's got to deal with that. That's just, it's added pressure, you know, for a head coach. If your defensive coordinator or your offensive coordinator cannot get the job done, where it takes the fact that you have to step in as a head coach and call plays like
Well,
that.
some guys just want their
Yeah.
responsibility.
Some guys are offensively minded. Some guys
Or
are defensively
or
minded.
Shiano.
Then you
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that calls defensive plays.
then you shouldn't be there. You
Otherwise,
shouldn't.
yeah.
If you want to call the defensive plays, then be a defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
If
honestly,
you're-
I feel like
Well,
that's,
no,
yeah,
not
I
necessarily,
don't know,
'cause,
split
like,
it
the
up, man.
money.
I think it's I guess
I'd rather be
the
a head
money,
coach, but
I'd rather like not be in the grave and like have a heart attack because it's just so much.
But there's also something.
And it's kind of, I guess, this kind of gives us that weird where we actually step back and are like, okay, we do, and not like these guys are under a lot of pressure.
At a certain point, though, you got to delegate responsibilities. So,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, you got to have faith. If
Delegators. That's the next Warren G song, Delegators, featuring Greg Schiano.
Yeah.
I don't know, some other coach.
I was trying to think of who was the coach of the Florida Gators, and I was like, ain't got nobody.
But you gotta think as Houston head coach, you're coming in the season playing the Colts in your division. You're 2-5 right now.
This is the chance to turn things around.
You come from a couple seasons back. You're a great team. You're dominating the seasons. You come in this season 2-5, and you're playing against a team that you have to win. That's in your division, and you're winning. I don't understand why. You get this so much stress on you. You're dominating this team, and you get this panic attack or whatever it is.
Yeah, we don't know.
Your team just they kind of lose it, and they lose to the Colts.
Yeah, I mean that really. I mean, I'm a Colts fan, but you never want to see it happen, and it definitely did. Not saying Wade Phillips is a bad coach or anything, but I mean he's legit. Trends like I will. I'll say he's fucking shit. But I mean, it really took the wind out of their sails. When G Coops.
You gotta also say Andrew Luck, great quarterback coming back from teams. He's leading the league in the last couple of years. Most fourth quarter comebacks, like you said, Marcus. Like he's good at that. I
don't love seeing him in that position.
Yeah,
I'd rather blow it out in the third and like not have to have that happen.
Yeah,
but,
I feel like if
I trust
Wade
him now
Phillips
when it comes to that.
was not the coach, I honestly feel like Tennessee, the Texans still would have lost, even without Wade Phillips.
I mean, we'll never know. I mean, it's kind of like the whole with
the
Vince Young.
So much of like the planning for a coach goes on in the week before. You watch the film, you do the game plan, and you're not going to change the game plan. You're not going to be like, oh, we're going to attack him here. Oh wait, we have a new coach. Right. Now we're going to change that.
Just in case your coach collapses, we're going to do this.
Right? There's nothing like that.
It's hard to come back thinking that.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, I lost my head coach. How did I got to get back in the game? It's hard to
Yeah, I mean, you can't plan for it. I just think there's a lot of pressure on coaches.
But I think I got a yard pee.
Yup, I think we're gonna call it a wrap. It's Marcus, it's Jimmy, it's T-Red Panda. I think we'll be back.
We are advising y'all to go fuck ugly chicks. Go.
Tell them go that way, then I send that bitch a smiley face. Bitches love a smiley face.